I'm thrown back into the dating pool. I don't understand how to be casual. Like, dating?
You're free to make your decisions. You're just not free of the consequences that comes with that decision. Yeah. F around and find out, huh?
What are you doing, Sparrow?
This video I found on TikTok and stuff like that, right? It kind of shows like a compilation or basically an evolution of this lady who broke up her marriage. And then, as you can see, how everything starts to progress from the, from a downward spiral of her being all happy, enthusiastic about how she's free, she broke up, blah, blah, blah. And then all the way down to the drain to depression and just coping on the internet, hoping for sympathy for people online. So I'm gonna react to this real quick. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, oh, by the way, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You know what it is. You know your boy trying to get some of that YouTube cheddar. And yeah, so without further ado, let's roll the tape, shall we?
After a divorce is insane, because it sucks. It feels like my brain was hardwired to be a wife, and that's what I signed up for. It was to be someone's forever person. Like, I don't understand now that I'm thrown back into the dating pool. I don't understand how to be casual. Like, I got
the cat. You didn't get thrown out and back into the dating pool. You jumped back into the dating pool head first. How do I know this? Because if you was the one that initiated that divorce, who actually just dumped you, you would have let the whole world know that how much is a piece of crap, how much, men ain't crap, how much he abandoned you. A husband abandoned his family, to be back into them streets. Yeah, most likely you initiated that divorce. You probably asked for it and then he just granted your wish. So yeah.
fully married at like 24. I thought I would be with that person forever, and now I'm out here learning what a situationship is, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Don't introduce me to your friends unless we're serious. Like, I'm not gonna understand the nuances of this all, and I feel like I'm simultaneously ahead of the game and behind the game, and then you get people that are freaked out that I was married at one point, and there's just no winning. I miss being a wife. It was simpler. So
being in a relationship, there's pros and cons. And what I realize is that some women, when they are in these type of relationship where the man takes care of a lot of stuff in the relationship, where they don't have to worry about, let's say, responsibilities and things of that nature, things that you don't have to go outside in the grind and just, you're like a little princess. Right? And what tends to happen during those dynamics is that there's a boredom that gets settled in because you are now looking for trouble where there isn't none, and then you start to creating scenarios up in your head until you self-sabotage. And I believe that's a classic case of that, where you're not happy, you maybe feel like you're missing out, and there are certain things that you would like to find out, probably create your own path, and then you're like, you know what, I've been with your ass for too long, it is time for me to go out there, we need a break, or something like that.
I believe that I found love again. A man who happens to live 1,500 miles away is making me believe in love again, and swears he's going to come to Canada and give me a Disney romance. So I'm going to stitch this when I find out whether or not that's true, if he actually made it here and made me believe that the world is magic once again, as though I was a small child with hope, or if he is once again going to just do what most people do to me and prove that I should get 80 cats. So here's hoping for the first one. See you soon.
A few moments later.
You cheated on me. Oh, don't worry. I just got dumped. I have been seeing someone really wonderful for a couple of months now, and I will miss them greatly. Like, I'm for sure breaking out the claw for this one. But through everything that I've been through, I'm really proud to say that I'm okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna be everyone's cup of tea, but I'm gonna be someone's shot of whiskey. And that's okay. This is self-improvement, guys. We are learning and getting there. Well, I don't have their official reasons yet. I'm gonna guarantee it has something to do with the fact that I am comprised of chaos energy, but that will eventually be wife energy to someone. And until then, I like who I am. Have a great day, guys. We are going to fall back in love with our lives by force this year.
As time progresses, right, the illusion that women tend to have, because everything's gonna be wonderful after the breakup, blah blah blah, it's all about me and this and that, it starts to, the little voice in their head start to put holes in the argument, because before they didn't want to listen to nobody, and you do have the people online that's gonna egging them on, be like, yes girl, do your thing, self-love, you gotta have your boundaries and this and that, it's all about me, but These people are not gonna be there for you when you need it the most. When it really counts, these people are nowhere to be found. So then now, the trust, the confidence that you once have that like, yes, I've escaped a bad relationship and now I'm out there, somebody gonna love me for who I am and all that stuff. And then turns out that's not particularly the case. And that little bit of self-doubt, that little bit of, that illusion starts to slowly dissipate, all that high, that euphoria that you have, and it starts to take a toll on you, and then you actually have to hit reality at some point, which is what starts to happen with her now.
This is me at the lowest it's been. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now, or where I'm supposed to go. I'm really scared about the future, and this is hard. How'd I do? So I'm freshly divorced, and out of multiple toxic relationships, thanks 2022. So I decided to try something new, and try to fall back in love with me first, and see where I can take that. So for the next 30 days, I'm going to take one thing out of my little envelope here and try to incorporate it into that day. And I might not get every day, and I might be the only one that ever sees these, but I think it'd be kind of cool to follow with me. Or, maybe I'll follow along with me. That's okay too. I want to fall back in love with my life. So today I am to drink a glass of water for my mental health to fall back in love with my life. That's a great starting place. We came prepared, so. Healing's not linear, but we're gonna get there, friend.
This is pathetic. I mean, like, I started off as in, like, yeah, I'm gonna make fun of this idiot that just like probably nuke her relationship and stuff like that. But then I'm like, it's just sad. I mean, I'm not like trying to sympathize with her and stuff like that, right? Because I don't know what went on in her relationship. Maybe she had a legitimate reason why she probably broke up with her man. But if she did, she probably would have just announced it to the whole world. Especially someone who has all their business out there in the social media. Yeah, she probably would give all the reason as to why she dumped them or she left or whatever, right? But it kind of felt like, it's an emotional thing that was missing, and then like she nuked her relationship because of that. There was like something that was missing emotionally, something like she felt like he should have provided for her. But when you are an unhappy person, regardless, no matter what the hell your partner is doing for you, there's always going to be there's this hole that is unfulfilled. And yeah, I think that's what's happening.
Hi, welcome back to me doing one tiny thing per day that I can to make me fall back in love with my life by force if we must, after a very brutal divorce in 2022. I've been gone for a while, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it stopped working. It got really dark there for a couple weeks. And I saw the warning signs that things were getting worse, so I'm trying my best to claw back now. I think I'm just openly in my delusional era now. Like, okay, what if I really like him and he openly says that he's not looking for something serious, right? I should back off. But I think it's more fun for me if I don't at this point. Like, I know the algorithm knows me. I know I'm not the only one experiencing this problem, where every single date that you go on, it's like, let's have an amazing situationship. And I'm like, I'm perfect. What are you doing right now? So I was like,
there you have it. That little phrase right here. I'm perfect. And that's that delusion right there a lot of people actually go through. It's not just women, but it seems to be a lot of women that I've come across. Maybe the algorithm is pointing me to that direction. But when you think that you're perfect, then there's no room for improvement. We're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. We all have flaws. We all are flaws individual. Try to actually work with one another. Try to provide value with one another in order for us to actually make it out of this damn freaking thing, make life a little bit easier, right? I do something for you, you do something for me, and at the end of the day, we both contribute to this relationship, and then we both, get something positive out of it. But when you think you're perfect, you think like nobody can tell you nothing, and then you end up nuking your relationship because you think you're perfect. And
I don't see all the trauma on my TikTok. I'm perfect. So you know what? We're leaning into it now. I'm just going to enjoy the ride. I'm going to get fully delusional. I'm going to create fake scenarios in my head. I'm going to enjoy them. Because if that's what's going to get me through this year, maybe I'll just enjoy the ride this time. You only want to come over for one night and use me? Cool. Do it, dude. Recharge my batteries. I'll hit up your friends tomorrow.
I'm grateful for videos like this because it serves as a cautionary tale for those who just want to nuke their relationship because of, I don't know, feelings, emotions, or whatever the hell they actually excuses they want to pinpoint just because they no longer want to participate in this whole experience, which is nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't want to be with someone that don't want to be with me. Or that have no choice but to be with me. I want everyone to actually have that choice. So, but the thing is, you may think that the grass is greener on the other side, but the only grass you can actually count on is the one that you water, the one that you actually take care of. And yeah, so let me know down below what you think of this scenario. You know, just pinpoint, is I want to hear the conversation. Do you think there's some underlying issue there? You think there's some mental problem going on with her, because she seems full on breakdown, delusional, whatever the case may be. So I'm your host, The Haitian. So share, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.
My ex-husband is engaged and I'm unwell. And like, even though, yes, it was me that was like, hi, I want divorce. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. It brings up all these feelings. It brings up all this like stuff. And we have a kid and it brings up all this stuff around him.
I want to be a boss bitch. I want to be independent. I don't need a man. I can do this all on my own.
But you cannot just like pretend that it doesn't affect you.